Like all newspapers, the UT San Diego has had a lousy 5 years with shrinking revenue, falling circulation, and budget cuts. But CEO John Lynch believes he can reverse the decline.
A lot of people think we're crazy because we're probably the only people in the whole country reinvesting in newspaper.
He thinks the paper can once again be a player.
This newspaper was really very active in changing history here in San Diego. Jack Murphy in bringing the Padres to San Diego and bringing the Chargers to San Diego and building Qualcomm Stadium, with Neil Morgan collaborating with Pete Wilson and Ernie Hahn to build the entire Gaslamp Center. And for the last many years, the newspaper has been AWOL in terms of leadership.
The leadership Lynch speaks of includes king-making. Almost as soon as Doug Manchester bought the paper last December, he and Lynch met with San Diego mayoral candidate Carl DeMaio at Manchester's hotel, the Grand Del Mar. 6 months later, DeMaio and city council candidates Scott Sherman and Ray Ellis met with Manchester. Lynch and Manchester also gave DeMaio a boost in 2 front-page editorials.
We felt very strongly that we needed a mayor who would lead economically out of the morass that San Diego is in.
Manchester's endorsement of DeMaio raises questions about what he might expect in return if the man he wants as mayor is elected. An iNewsSource KPBS investigation last month showed the financial and political ties between the two men go back a decade. Manchester's plans for San Diego's waterfront go back even further. Soon after he built his first Manchester Grand Hyatt Tower 20 years ago, Lynch says Manchester eyed the 10th Avenue Marine Terminal as the next coastal land to develop. Right after he bought the UT, the paper touted its vision on the front page to build a sports complex and hotels. Manchester says that vision is not connected to his support for DeMaio, nor does it mean he personally wants to build on that land.
Whether or not it's a stadium there, whether or not it's a sports arena, whether or not whatever it is, I don't have any control over that. Nor I can put it on record with you that nor do I want to have anything to do with that with regards to development. If he thinks that, if Filner or anybody else thinks that I'm backing DeMaio for maybe developing that, I have no interest in that. Nor would I have any interest in ever doing anything ever again with the Port of San Diego.
The iNewsSource KPBS investigation found that Manchester retained stock in Host Hotels and Resorts when he sold his waterfront hotels to the conglomerate in 2008. Was Manchester using the paper for financial gain on the waterfront?
If Host shares increased in value, and I have such a little amount, there could be an opportunity for me to increase, have the shares increase. But I have so little shares that in compared, it's not a factor. It's immaterial.
Even so, the paper has strongly backed development of the 10th Avenue terminal. In August, Lynch sent San Diego Port Commissioner Scott Peters an email asking how he planned to vote on a multi-year lease with Dole Food Company. Lynch also wrote that the contract should contain a provision that would allow Dole to drop off its bananas in National City if the port goes away. The email says otherwise, the UT will be forced to lead a campaign to disband the port. Peters says he viewed that last line as a threat.
The comment seemed intended to influence my vote.
Lynch said that line was not meant to intimidate.
It wasn't a threat. What it was a call to action for every politician, everyone serving this community, to realize that this was a giveaway of public property.
USC journalism professor Gabe Kahn says there is a long history of media owners with vast business holdings and political interests strutting their power to settle scores and promote agendas. But he says that could backfire.
That in no way helps the brand overall, and I don't think in the long run is going to help the business model of the newspaper.
But Lynch says it hasn't hurt it yet. He claims circulation numbers are up.